A wonderful Monday to one and all. Hello, what is up? And welcome back. And I knew it. I forgot to turn the cross chat on, didn't I? No, actually I didn't. It's just it weirded out and then had a connect sign as if we hadn't connected. But we are connected. Fantastic. So hopefully you're all doing well on this fine Monday as we enter the final stretch of midweek muster. It's crazy, guys. There's only 2 more editions after this one. Yeah, so we're in KPMM 28 of 30. Don't know if we'll be continuing yet. That's still kind of up in the air, which is why we definitely need to just get more and more people coming in. Get those numbers high at the end. Flex it. Increase the likelihood we come back, maybe. Possibly. I think that's how it works. But we've got quite a nice way to kick off the week, actually. I noticed this one coming in. I think it was actually a pristine way of beginning. We're going to be kicking off with Voldemort versus Myriad. A matchup which should, on paper, be incredibly close. We've also got other series happening today, such as B versus Gully Deckle, Wham versus Flotter Otto. We've got Cat versus Starflock. And more should be coming through in the coming hours. I imagine Louis MT GIF, Nubian MSN. Those should be happening today, as well as Anatan Mahodo. Only one I'm not sure about that might end up happening tomorrow is Dumi vs. Lash, as I know that Benny Boy likes to take the Mondays off. So, with that in mind, let's actually get our draft ready for the first series of the day. I probably should have ended this ahead of time. But forgive me, Father Five Sin. I mean, dude, like, I'm still waddling around like a penguin. I feel very uncomfortable at the moment. So, Voldemort versus Myriad. And reminder, this week we are in Midweek Muster number 28. We have changed the roster of maps once again, as we do every single week. And this time around, we're going to be seeing, I believe it was Gorge? Yeah, I think we're starting with Gorge this week. So the map pool is going to be Alopecia, Dry Arabia, Frisian, Four Legs, Gorge, Kawasan, and Receding. I have a lot of EGC in there. Chill. Yeah, so we'll keep Four Legs for one more week. That should be seeing a rotation out next week, I'm going to say. We got rid of Regions and Canal. I think Regions was like just kind of played out, and Canal was just not getting played at all. So it just didn't make much sense. I think you get that kind of variable nature with Frisian. Not exactly the same as Canal, but in the like this map is less seen, but people know it a lot more fluidly and are willing to approach it. On top of that, it is a brand new Frisian Marshes. So while we start with Gorge, I imagine some people will be experimenting on the new Frisian, where it has done things like moving the location of the trading post. Alopecia Racing is this map pool trying to remind the fan base of their age. There we go. That's why we brought the other sponsors in to create those maps. No break on King's birthday. Nah, dude. Wait, it's the King's birthday? Yeah. Do people just assume that British people just always keep track of the monarchy? That's like very 20th century. I don't know, like I remember I said this one, I can't remember what it was. I can't say it too public because I guess it's technically treason. I was like, I don't really care when they live or die, you know, they are just people. And someone, the person was like double my age. You get a public holiday for it in Australia? Oh, okay. I mean, the thing is, you gotta remember, like, what I do for a living, holidays don't mean squat to me, right? Like, between content creation, freelancing as esports caster, even my influencer work, like, dude, I'm global. And sadly, the way that global works is it doesn't mean you get more holidays, it means you get less. So yeah, I don't know. There's very rarely ever a day that's like I would consider off and not working at all for me, which is probably not healthy, but that is the way this cookie crumbles. So, opening game on Gorge. Let's see what the two are going to pick, because HRE got through, which is wild. I don't know if people are just starting to think that HRE is not as good as it originally was thought to be compared to Roofs. We have seen it losing a decent amount, actually. But, I don't know. I think that's like maybe a comfort level thing. I just got confirmation in, by the way. Doomy Lash will play tomorrow, and the winner should play quarterfinals right afterwards. Okay, so we should have a nice busy day. Knowing Ben, it'll probably be he plays at like 10 a.m., which means we'll be able to hop on in time to catch his quarterfinals live, if I had to guess. So I'm just going to clean my glasses. My daughter, at the moment, likes to pick up my glasses and hide them. Yesterday, I woke up, I was like, where are my glasses? I'm walking around like half blind. I'm like, where are my glasses? And I go downstairs and go, Freya, where are my glasses? And she has like this big cheesy grin on her face. In drawers, like, well, that could mean anything. So then she just leads me to the drawer and gives them to me. And there you go, Daddy. And I was like, I think she was trying to be helpful by putting them somewhere where they couldn't get broken or whatever, but I felt like I was being mocked. Alright, one sec. Sorry, I just got things pinned in the background. We're going to ignore them though. They can wait until later. So, opening game on Gorge. I think this is the one. It is. Yeah, I'm just double checking because, like, obviously. God, can you imagine if Myriad had played like Voldemar twice in a row in the qualifier thing? Okay, so game one, we're actually gonna have Rus versus Byzantines. This matchup's proved a little bit tricky for Byzantine players. Rus players. Byzantines have like a really good aggressive timing. I think at the absolute highest level, it's like you can defend it reasonably well, is what we've been learning. But when you go outside like the top 6, top 8, we see a lot of players crumbling under that pressure. So let's see if it's gonna happen here. And yeah, that is an Abbasid flag. Welcome to the life of Age of Empires 4. They've taken the black. They be sailing the seas. Different, yeah, like basically based on the KLF, it'd be a different representation, but the black flag was just the safe across the board, I think, for them, because of the time frame. Like the Cleaves, like most of them did not span long enough. And oh my god, where is the map? Oh my god, what was that lag? Wait a second. What's going on? Okay, nothing is maxed out on Task Manager. But I've got like super hyper duper lag. One second. Let me see if there's something that's happened with this minimap situation. Okay, so bring that in. You guys, like, is it showing stuttery for you guys? Something's off. What is going on? One sec. So the only thing is, like, we'll try restarting the game. The only thing that I've really changed since we last streamed is, like, I was playing some Dune on the weekend, so I had to, like, because it gave me a warning, I had to update my drivers. But, like, that shouldn't be a problem. That's super sus, man. I think, like, maybe I'm gonna, like, double check in the background if Adrenaline has new drivers again. Maybe I'm, like, on a weird driver that got immediately fixed. I knew I shouldn't have updated driver, by the way. I, like, knew it. Because it was, like, my previous one wasn't a problem. Let me have a look. If Adrenaline will open up for me, por favor. God, if I have to restart, that means I have to restart the streams, restart everything, which I hate. Just give me a sec, guys. We'll see if there's a resolution without that. Like that, by the way, that's before I even started recording as well. So, like, yeah, there was no way I was gonna take the next step on that crap. Okay, Windows is being a little bit weird. Why is it being so weird? Un momento, s'il vous plaît. Ah, okay, there we go. It was just taking ages to open up. Dude, I've got like lingering right clicks on things and everything in the background. It's very weird. Okay. I'm just going to double check. We're definitely up to date on our AMD stuff. Is Windows updating? No, like Windows never seems to update on me anymore. I don't know. Don't know if they changed something there. I never had the problem with that anymore. I mean, there was a privacy view thing that installed. I don't even know what that is. But I'm just checking that, like, maybe when I installed the new driver, it might have, like, changed the settings to be, like, performance. Or not performance, like, you know what I mean? Like, they tweaked them down. It shouldn't have, though. So I'm just going to be safe and check that. Yeah, we're on default settings, which is absolutely fine. Default. Maybe the recording stuff turned on? Nope. That's off too. Okay, so we should be fine. That's very weird. Yeah, I think we're safe. Based on these settings anyway. It's gonna be super freaked. Let's just restart the game. Maybe it was just like a weird fluke thing. I don't know, like, because the thing is as well is like, dude, I'm now super paranoid because like, so I noticed last night when I was playing some Dune Awakening, some heinous laggy crap was happening, like super bad, and I didn't know why. But like the day before on Dune, no problem, right? So like I installed the driver the day before, right? Not so it's like it shouldn't be the driver either, which now has me super sus about what it is. Because like on my task manager, nothing was maxing out at all. Yo, what is up, Webfram? Trying to max out that credit card though, I see. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you with the resub. Welcome back to Swarm. I'll keep an eye on this on like the performance chart thing is what I'll do. Like admittedly, the sizing, I'm starting to wonder if the monitor like settings has gone weird. But we'll see. Check network? I mean that what happened there wouldn't have been explained by network. Not at all. But we'll try again. Let's open up. We'll go for G1. Right. If at first you don't succeed, right? Unless, like, they didn't hotfix anything with Age of Empires 4, right? I didn't see a patch there. But like I said, like, something was happening last night, specifically last night. So I don't know if something is like... Yeah, I think it's fine now. Wait, no? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat it? Anyway. Let's have a look. If the game shows. It's doing it again. What the hell? Yo, and it's like there's a flickering on my second monitor when we move around. Like something's overloading. Like, that's super laggy, right? What? Dude, what's going on today? I'm so confused right now. Nothing. Literally nothing is maxing out. My GPU is peaking at 50% usage? I think there's something that's been turned on with the most recent patch. Hold on, let's see. I'm using 50%. Unless resize bar somehow got turned off, but I doubt it. Let's open it up again. Like, it has to be to do with that because it's the only thing that's changed. So the only thing that makes sense is like we updated our driver. I don't know if they have like a revert button just built in. Like, I'm partially tempted to just go back because like I didn't have a problem with the previous one is the thing. So I kind of want to just revert if I can. But like I don't see a revert option. And that is going to need me to restart the game regardless. But like all I done, like this is literally, I just came in and done the standard update. And then manage updates in the background has AMD privacy view. I don't even know what AMD privacy view is. I've never used it. I was just eye tracking to a tech. So that shouldn't matter. It's like, because if I go through here, everything seems fine. And like, yeah, like I know AMD FreeSync's not on. Like my monitors are like old school NVIDIA ones where it was like back when they only worked for one type. What's up, Professor? How's it going? GPU scaling shouldn't be a problem either. I'm so confused. Like we're just getting big performance hits. Restart PC, you might get to kill processing, but there's a thing. There's nothing maxing out processors. Like literally, my memory usage for RAM is 44%. Now we're down to like GPU at 12%, but like even when we're in game, like it's not that high. So like I'm scrambling my brain. I'm trying to see if there's a revert update button. Do you guys like? Does anyone? I've never needed to do it with AMD's ones before. Does anyone know if there's like a revert button for the updates? AMD Adrenaline revert the previous version. I guess I just have to go get the old one and click it, right? Like, I don't think there's a rollback feature, is what I'm looking for. This is not how I want to begin my day. You can? Yeah, I don't want to go down the DD route. That's tedious crap. Like, there should just be a built-in... Like, usually these type of things have built-in reverts. At least for a little while. Just download it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go get it from the website. So AMD Adrenaline... What was it? 25.5 or 25.6? What are we on right now? We're on 25.8, right? No, we're on 6. Okay, 0.5. .1. On a device manager. Interesting. Let me have a look. So right-click the display driver, but most drivers don't support this. Yeah, I've only got update, disable, and uninstall. So I guess I'll just have to do it this way. It's tedious. So I'm gonna have to go offline basically, because like this is gonna crap me out the moment I start installing it, right? Because there's no way you can project a stream while yeah. And yeah, no, I can't roll back. I just checked on the 7900 XTX, it doesn't have the option. So where are you? What option do I want? Am I blind? Oh, downloads. Sure, save it to docs. Don't turn off the internet. The pre-version will give an error. I mean, I'm gonna have to turn off the stream either way. Sorry about this, guys. This wasn't the way I was planning to begin the day. It was like everything was fine, and then just this. So weird. Wait, this isn't the. That's the license. Sorry. Where the frick is the? Am I blind? There's not like a download link, right? I mean, this should have worked, but it just gives me like, what the hell is it giving me there? A text file? Oh no, there it is. Okay, I've got it. We're good. It's just super far down the list. I don't think this is going to let me do this without stopping the stream, but we're going to try. Like I haven't uninstalled the other one, so I don't even know if I'm going to test if it like lets you, if it detects uninstalls and then just goes to the install. Because it might. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Install and then it brackets downgrade, so it does read it. That's perfect. Yo, wait. Can we stay on? I'm curious now what happened. Well, it's going to have